don't mind my hair. It is currently 12 o'clock at night. I'm about to go to bed, but I wanted to say this message before I went to bed. God really showed me a lot in John 13, and I believe that there's a message in every single chapter in the Bible, every single sentence in the Bible, and this specific one is for you to hear. So, in John 13, Jesus washes his disciples' feet, and they are kind of curious as to why he's doing this, especially Simon Peter, because in their mind, he is Lord. He is the one that is supposed to be exalted. They're supposed to be washing his feet. And although this did take place, Jesus' feet being washed, but also what took place is Jesus humbling himself and being that sufficient servant that came into the world, and out of his grace and love for us, he washed our feet. And he also is all-knowing. I think about the things that we may doubt about ourselves, or we may doubt about even our faith, or doubt about other people. I think about how it's so easy to want to talk yourself up, whether that be in conversations with other people, or thinking that all you have to do is just believe in yourself, and then if you put your mind to it, you can do it. And it's that believing in yourself, that exaltation, if I'm saying that right, of yourself. And Jesus comes, and he doesn't do that. He doesn't have to necessarily talk himself up. It was just by his humility and his humbleness and his actions that took place that really showed the signs and miracles and wonders who he is. He didn't have to, have all of this talk about himself. He walked his talk, and that's the main thing that kind of we struggle with, is feeling like we have to talk ourselves up. We have to care so much about what other people think or what we think about ourselves. And it's this constant battle of wanting to be greater than other people, than your actual capabilities, just to have faith in yourself. And this is such a societal narrative that is common, and it's so natural to think this way, and it comes when you unknowingly do it. And so what is really amazing about this is when we ask God to purify our hearts and to prune out anything that is impure and bring it to surface so we can really see. This is one of the things that may be brought to your surface, and it's pride. Pride in wanting to have your feet washed, metaphorically. And Jesus, he washes the feet of his disciples, and this is such a symbolic act. Also, in the middle of John 13, there's this time where Jesus confronts the issue of Judas betraying him. He knew this whole time when Judas wanted to follow Jesus and be the keeper of the money. He knew what was going to happen. He knew that Judas was going to betray him and basically sell him for a certain amount of money to the cross, to let the Jewish leaders and the Pharisees kill Jesus. And I think that this really emphasizes that Jesus is all-knowing, even though he knows that maybe money is a thing in your life that is making you prideful, or money It doesn't even have to be money. It can be your self-title, whatever it may be. Jesus already knows what is going on, and through His grace and love, we can ask that He helps us through that. And so if Judas just asked Jesus to help him through it, He definitely would, and maybe the circumstances would be different, but I think that the main thing is that Jesus, He works everything out for His good. For His good. Not your good, well, yeah, kind of for your good, but it really stems from His own good, for Him to be glorified. It says that when He was gone, Jesus said, "Now the Son of Man is glorified, and God is glorified in Him. If God is glorified in Him, God will glorify the Son in Himself and will glorify Him at once."